In the rich and rugged landscape of Norse mythology, where frost giants clash with thunder gods and fate is carved in runes, Freyr stands as a radiant and benevolent force. Unlike the storm-wielding deities of war and vengeance, Freyr is a god of harmony, growth, fertility, and peace. He rules over sunshine and rain, ensures the prosperity of crops, and blesses both land and love with his presence. Revered as one of the most important Vanir gods, Freyr's mythology paints a picture of divine abundance and the sacred balance between humanity and nature. Freyr is the son of Njord, the sea god, and the twin brother of Freya, the goddess of love and magic. Both siblings come from the Vanir, a tribe of gods deeply connected to fertility, nature, and prosperity. Following the war between the Vanir and Aesir gods, a truce was sealed by exchanging hostages, and Freyr was sent to live among the Aesir in Asgard. There, he became one of the most beloved gods, respected not for his might in battle, but for the blessings he bestowed on humanity. Freyr's dominion includes sunlight, rain, harvests, peace, wealth, and the continuity of life. In a world as perilous and unpredictable as the Norse imagined, these were invaluable gifts. Farmers, kings, and lovers alike would offer prayers and sacrifices to Freyr, seeking his favor to ensure a fruitful season or a happy union. He was also regarded as a god of sacred kingship, linking his divine authority to earthly rulers. A prosperous and fair king was thought to rule under Freyr's divine influence, embodying the balance of justice, nature, and bounty. One of the most famous stories in Freyr's mythos is his love for the beautiful Jötun, giantess Gerður. After seeing her from afar, Freyr fell deeply in love, but the desire weakened him. He sent his servant Skirnir to woo Gerður on his behalf, offering magical gifts and, eventually, threats to secure her hand. The story symbolizes the sacred union of opposites, sky and earth, god and giantess, spirit and matter. Their coming together was seen as a metaphor for fertility, echoing the vital union that sustains life in the natural world. However, this union came at a cost. To win Gerður's hand, Freyr gave away his enchanted sword, a weapon so powerful that it could fight on its own. This sacrifice, while romantic, was a tragic foreshadowing of his fate. At Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world, Freyr is destined to battle the fire giant Surtur. Armed with only a stag's antler, Freyr fights bravely but falls, his death symbolizing the end of peace, the collapse of natural order, and the cost of divine love. Freyr's magical possessions further reflect his role in myth. His ship, Skidbladnir, built by the dwarves, is large enough to hold all the gods, yet can be folded like cloth and carried in a pouch. It always catches favorable wind, symbolizing guidance, prosperity, and smooth passage through life. He also rides a shining boar named Gullinbursti, whose golden bristles light up the night. This radiant creature represents fertility, vitality, and illumination, a beacon of life's sustaining force. Freyr's worship was widespread, particularly in Sweden, where he was revered as an ancestor of kings and a symbol of divine kingship. The Temple of Uppsala famously housed statues of Freyr, Odin, and Thor, each representing a different aspect of divine protection. Peace and fertility, Freyr; wisdom and war; and strength and protection, Thor. Sacrifices, including crops, animals, and possibly even humans, were made in Freyr's honor to ensure peace and abundance in the kingdom. In the sagas and poems of Norse tradition, Freyr stands as a god who bridges the divide between divine and human, heaven and earth. His story is one of love, sacrifice, growth, and inevitable decline. While he brings life and joy, he also teaches that nothing can stay green forever. His death at Ragnarok is a reminder that even peace must one day pass. But until that day comes, Freyr is the god who helps the world bloom. Today, Freyr's legacy continues in neo-pagan and heathen communities who honor the cycles of the earth and the sacred bond between humans and nature. He is celebrated during seasonal festivals like Yule and Midsummer, times when the sun and soil are at their most potent. In an age yearning for ecological balance and spiritual connection to the land, Freyr's myth feels more relevant than ever. Freyr's mythology invites us to find divinity in the growing grain, in warm sunlight, in peaceful coexistence. He reminds us that fertility is sacred, that love is powerful, and that sacrifice, even divine, comes with both sorrow and purpose. As god of the golden fields, the warm rain, and the blooming heart, Freyr will always be a shining presence in the mythic memory of the Norse world.